4th and 2. I want to see it, dude. What's up, Eastside? Good to see you, dude. I'm going to see this 4th down here at Pittsburgh and Buffalo. We have about 10 minutes to do mutt here real quick before we go into franchise. Bro, why would the Bills run the ball, dude? Why would the Steelers run the ball, dude, when you have Aaron Rodgers in the red zone, dude? What's up, Eastside Notorious Neurology? What up, man? The Dolphins, dude, they're not out of it yet, man. That's Saquon Barkley. He's sold for us, but we have 11 million coins, damn, right? The Dolphins aren't out of it per se, but I mean, they have to win out and then have some help. I mean, it's gonna be tough to win out, but. What's up, Joe Miggs? How we doing, dude? You're rooting for the Giants tonight, man. Yeah, of course you are, man. I know you're going for first place in the franchise, dude. I can't believe Pittsburgh actually ran the ball, dude. What's up, Mac? Yeah, I'm playing franchise. Zandy, we're playing franchise first and then Ultimate Team more tonight for like 2 hours or whatever. But I do want to check real quick here. I can't believe Pittsburgh did that, dude. Come on, man. They ran the ball on 4th and 2, dude. Like, really? Once the Chargers game is over, he said that he will play me. So we're essentially waiting on the Chargers game, then we're going to play franchise. We sold our whole team, though, so understand that yesterday, that was kind of the reason why I was MIA, is because we really have just a BND team, which, I mean, it's definitely usable. I mean, Darren Waller is still 91 speed, whatever. I mean, like, McLaurin is still good for a receiver. Same with whatever his name is. Oh, wait, did I downgrade the no, yeah. So I still have that one receiver too. I'm not starting him right now, but Dante Thornton. So, I mean, I still have like a decent team to play online, but it's more the idea. Just, I mean, I already kind of maxed out the game, dude. I mean, yesterday was not just, it was mainly yesterday because I didn't like the store offers either yesterday. The Legends, come on, dude, Legends. John Jay, I sold my team because what's going to happen is that's kind of the goal of the stream for tonight. Right now, this is going to be more of a franchise stream here in about a half hour, but like, probably like 20 minutes actually, but like, essentially what happened was I knew yesterday I was going to be busy, and I still could have streamed for like a very small window, but it would have been like an hour if that. And I knew yesterday I was busy. Today's NFL football, so I'm free now, of course, but like I knew I played football most of the day. And then Zero Chill comes out in 4 days now. It comes out on Thursday guaranteed. So I mean, the market's going to crash, dude. I mean, you have to understand, bro, like, being no money spent. I mean, I know that we're very successful this year, but that's because of the events. Take away the events this year of, getting, 1 million coins, 2 million coins from the event. I would not have the coins I have, but we only spent $5 in the game, which, I mean, that's pretty much no money spent, okay? So, obviously we didn't pay our way to get, whatever. I also feel like, we didn't really go, way above and beyond. I mean, obviously we play the game 2 hours a day, whatever, but like at the end of the day, like it's not like we go way above and beyond to get where I am. So, it's the measures you take in this game to obviously set yourself up for really, in my opinion, the best month of the year, December, right? So, what up, Marinos? Up, Neurology? Fins up, man. Nice, dude. Nice. So let's go over some of these store offers, dude, real quick. I agree, dude. I agree, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to check right now some of these store offers here. We should see a Redux offer as well. The Redux offer is finally there. So again, I mean, we'll go over this more when I officially do my MUT stream, but we also have a small platinum bundle there. We finally have the LTD $100, whatever. The only problem is the LTD opportunity pack, it actually is a 30% chance. So that's what opportunity packs are, okay? Now, yes, I have seen, some of them at like 10% or whatever, but you will never ever have an LTD opportunity pack above 50%. So 30% is pretty good. I mean, it is $100 obviously, but what's this 100 point pack? Oh, it's like a discounted blitz pack. I mean, it's not bad if you have $100 you do nothing with. I mean, yeah, I'm one golden bolt away from getting this one. So I do want to do some solos off stream real quick. And then I do want to get this one right here. This blitz bolts. I do want to get this one done real quick. Where is it? This one right here. It's the blitz pack. A blitz pack is 1,000, but if you buy it, you obviously get a golden bolts, and I will finish blitz essentially with getting level 4 in the step offers because I bought every coin pack possible. So that's kind of why I got it, dude. We are the last game, Tanner. Correct. Right now we're waiting on Zandy, so he wants to finish the Chargers game. So. Oh, wow. We have the reveals. No way, dude. Wow. We actually had the reveals. Here we go, dude. Nice job, John Jay. Good pull there. You got Dion and Shador from Let's Pack. Nice job, bro. Holy crap. What up, Jason Reyes? Yeah, I'm playing MUT later tonight, dude. So, what's up, Corey Jackson? Anyone else I missed in the stream here? Steve Ortiz, okay? I'm not trying to ignore you guys. I just miss some comments sometimes just naturally, okay? I do want to go over the reveals real quick. Tomorrow is the Collector Series set, okay? I do have a dentist appointment, so I will be streaming closer to 5 o'clock, okay? So that one does suck, okay? But I have 2 cavities, very small cavities. It sucks, but it's part of life, okay? So they're very small cavities, not like, a full, messed up tooth or whatever. So I am getting that done tomorrow after school before it gets worse and worse. I had a checkup on, cleaning on Saturday, and that's how they found cavities, whatever bullshit. All right, let's go ahead and go over some of this shit here, as we, again, wait until this Chargers game is done. It should be done here in about 5 minutes. All right. Are the Bills going to go out there and finish the game here? Yeah, it's midfield. Damn, Pittsburgh. All right, let's go over these LTDs here. How is Steve Young's speed? So here is tomorrow, Rodney Barber. Wow, so Rodney Barber has to be a new one, right? So here we go. So here are some of the BNDs. Steve Young, wow, 90 speed stock. Holy crap. Bruce Smith. Rod Woodson, only 91 speed. They only gave Rod Woodson +1 speed. So Rod Woodson was a 91, but why are they giving him a 92? Oh, they make them 92s. Okay. Trey Hendrickson is the normal player. You will still need him, by the way. You will need him for the last whatever. Goddard, I think he was a 92 already, right? So Dallas Goedert. See, he was already a 92, so they may adjust his route running. Wow, so they actually just gave him +1 speed. Goddard's not really a bad one if you have an Eagles theme team. That's the only reason I would get him as Eagles theme team. Keenan Allen, Chargers theme team only, or Bears. He was a Bear for 1 year, very weird year, but Caleb Williams' rookie year. But it sucks that he's not on that team now because they would have been even better if they had Keenan Allen with Odunze and DJ Moore. But anyway, let's go over the cards one more time. Okay, so Rodney Barber, he's the official LTD. So this is not a BND option. Now come the BND options. Albert Hainsworth to me seems like one of the most obvious picks ever. The only reason why I'm saying that is because tackling, I mean, it doesn't really matter, bro. Strength matters, excel matters, block shed's good, play rec's good, power move's good, his body weight's good, I think. How heavy is he? 350 pounds. I mean, the guy just creates havoc in the middle. He's that fast. I mean, this is almost a better card than the DT for top 100. And he might be very cheap. I mean, I'm just saying, bro, like, that's really good stats. Okay, again, Steve Young is not that bad if you have a theme team. That's a 93 speed quarterback. You know, if you don't want to go RG3, of course. Tomorrow is ranked as well. Troy Aikman, I think, is just an automatic no. It's just what it is. You know, everyone is so fast now. So I just feel like, you know, DNs, I mean, he's even slower than Albert Hainsworth. So like a DT. So same speed as Glover. Glover came out a month and a half ago for DT. I will say one thing though, for Mike Tomlin and, you know, trending right now. You know what? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna do this here in a minute. Oh, wow. They're actually giving Rodney Barber an option. I don't think Rodney Barber was a Raider, though. I know he was a Buck, obviously. Rodney Barber. Well, okay, you know what? It wouldn't matter. Even if he was a Raider, you would be better off. If you have a Bucks theme team, that's a good corner for free. But the thing I'll say is Rod Woodson should still be the move, I think. So Rod Woodson should still be your Raiders move because with strats, he has over 90 press, over 90 play rec, over 90 agility, right? You know, 97 excel on a corner, with Jahmyr Gibbs, 98. 94 speed is still, like, you can't say that's nothing on a corner. That would probably be cut worthy of Darian Porter, but, I mean, or, well, definitely of St. Juste, but my only worry is he has 94 speed. This might drop the price of Deion Sanders because we're getting him and Rodney Barber tomorrow. Two corners coming out tomorrow, guys. I mean, I don't know, dude. But anyway, all I was going to say, you know, about the whole Mike Tomlin thing was, you know, I think there is a lot of hate for Mike Tomlin, but at the end of the day, like, it's not really all his fault. I mean, like, you have to understand that, like, you know, and this is me being a, you know, a Browns fan, you know, there's a reason why Pittsburgh's always in it, and same with the Ravens, because John Harbaugh and Mike Tomlin have been staples for that football team now for going on 18 years each. And the thing I'll say about their programs is for the last 7 years, and we'll say six, for the last 6 years, you literally had Kenny Pickett, who we all know he was a bust, okay? Top 2 round pick. Oh, God, he was a first round pick, okay? A bust, okay? So you can't really blame Tomlin because he's not that good. Mason Rudolph, we all know he's not going to be that good of a quarterback. He's done, okay? He had 2 seasons. I think Big Ben had his last year in 21, right? Big Ben in his last year was not that good. So, like, even though the last 5 years for Pittsburgh has been very mid, and they have not won a playoff game since pre-COVID, you have to understand, though, it's not all Tomlin's fault because he never really had a good he did good. He built a good team still. The culture is still there, whatever. I mean, at the end of the day, they didn't do that well against, you know, Lamar in the playoff game last year, but that was also a tough playoff game at the Ravens on the road, okay? So at the end of the day, dude, there's so much hate on Mike Tomlin, bro, but at the end of the day, dude, like, it's not all about, like, first place or you're a loser. Like, that's the problem with Pittsburgh right now is, you know, I'll say it. I think they're a little spoiled because all they want to do is win, 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 but, like, you know, you guys have been in the playoffs now for, you know, so many years. until you get a good quarterback, which you have not had in a while. Aaron Rodgers now, he's on his last leg, okay? Big Ben, his last 2 years sucked. He was not a Super Bowl quarterback at all. And then you had in between the bridge quarterback, you had Kenny Pickett. That's not Mike Tomlin's fault. You're not going to the Super Bowl if you don't have a good quarterback. Cleveland has not had a quarterback for 20 years. We made the playoffs 3 times in 20 years. So I don't know why everyone is putting Mike Tomlin under the bus. You know, he's doing his job. He's keeping you guys in games. You're still actually in first place right now. I don't really know what more you want to ask. You know, even though you lose in the playoffs, you're still in the playoffs, and the playoffs are tough. The playoffs are good teams versus good teams. So it's like he did his job with the quarterbacks he had, Pickett, whatever. He's making these playoff games. That's remarkable. So from a Browns fan to the Steelers fans, you guys got to respect Mike Tomlin more, because personally for me, you know, I don't know, man. I'm just a big believer of Mike Tomlin. So, I mean, if you guys want to get rid of him, bro, have him come to Cleveland for all we care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, we'll take him. So, I don't know, dude. I mean, it is Rios, but the problem is quarterback's everything, dude. Shador played pretty well. I mean, dude, we're going to play franchise here soon, guys, and then we're going to do Mutt here soon, but wow. Pittsburgh game's over. All right, Chargers are over, bro. It's time to play. Let me check Jahmyr Gibbs' price, though, but before I go to franchise here, let's check Jahmyr Gibbs' price. So, catalog Redux. How are the Reduxes doing right now? So, we're going to stream more Mutt tonight, okay? So, stay patient, guys. I'll go over the Browns more later as well, but Jahmyr Gibbs' Redux right now is what? Is that dropping? He's $800K for the Redux. Let me see what the LTD... I mean, I'm afraid the LTD is actually up in price right now. The Redux has not tanked really at all. Now let me check the halfback LTD. So here's the LTD. I mean, you could have bought him in the 800s. Yeah, he's up in price at 1.1. So forget that Redux. That's so fucking bullshit, dude. Sometimes you literally buy the cards before the sale. It's called the crash before the crash. It's all fucking panic selling. And I'm telling you right now, what's going to happen on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, especially on Tuesday, because Tuesday night is the zero chill, or no, it's Tuesday night is probably a fuel pass hype. You only have 2 days until they really reveal zero chill. And again, we will talk more, maybe Mutt Leaks, whatever. We will talk more about that soon, but I mean, from my advice to you, the Redux pack in the store is not going to do much, dude. What up, the game? How are we doing, dude? It went up some. It did. Cam is 520, correct, but I mean, I already had the Cam Newton BND, so. Really, Hunter? That sucks. I'm sorry, bro. What up, Dave? How are we doing? What up, Daniel? What up, man? All right, so we are playing franchise game, guys, and I'm going to restream for Mutt, probably 8 o'clock Mutt, okay, for an hour or two. The one thing I will say in this game for franchise is we have to win this game, okay? We have to win this game for first place, okay? If we lose, we're in second place. So this is the schedule right now. So right now, if we lose, Philadelphia at 12-4 would be first place. So this is it, man. If we lose, we're going to go to the 5 or 6 seed, definitely not the 7 seed. And in my opinion, the 5 or 6 seed is definitely not what we want, because that will have a higher odds to play the Falcons in game 2 the divisional round. So this is it, man. We have lost the last 3 games against the Giants. It's going to be tough, dude. It's going to be a big game here, man. The road. Sunday night primetime. The Giants were the former NFC East winner, dude. So, yeah, I better just keep the same jerseys. Should be a fun game here, man. Appreciate you guys' patience, man. We'll do Mutt after this, man. Let's go. Sunday night football, baby. Get the towels out, man. Let's go. What is cheap training? Really, 90s were. 90s were under 75K. Here we go, baby. Sunday night football. It's a rainy one. East Rutherford, baby. It is raining, baby. Let's go. Franchise weather game, man. It's always one of my favorite. Hopefully we see some snow games. If we get the number 2 seed, though, you're not going to see that many weather games in the NFC. The number 1 seed, the Falcons. Wow, it is raining cats and dogs. Holy shit, it's a monsoon. Holy crap. This is what football is all about. To return it. Wow, 22-yard line. Here we go, baby. To a T coming out. Let's go, baby. I'm excited, man. Really am. Sunday night football for first place, man. First place. If we win, it's not going to be secured, but at the end of the day, we do play a favorable matchup next week versus the Colts. So in a way, it kind of is. Hand off to Juckins. In a game, I think we'll have maybe some fumbles tonight. The ball may pop out. Mushroom is after, Vash. After, dude. Miles got 1 sack. He's only 4 sacks away from the record with 5 games left. Trust me, I think he'll get it. I think there's 5 games. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's 5 games left. This one's going to be packed. Sawyer slides in the monsoon. Touchdown, Dallas. But I think he was throwing it right at my user anyway, so it would have been a pick 6 anyway. If you go back, he was throwing it right at my user. So he was throwing that pick 6 right there to Bishop. Jack Sawyer. Pick 6 starts Sunday Night Football. What a way to start Sunday Night Football. Let's go, baby. Jack Sawyer, second-year player from Ohio State. Wonder if he'll get some real playing time with Pittsburgh this year. We'll see. Dude, Myles Garrett, the thing I'll say is if he gets it, I mean, I hope he gets it comfortably. And the reason why I feel like, it'll never be beaten, obviously never say never, right? But if Myles Garrett actually gets that sack record, but he gets like 24 sacks, right now the record is 22 and a half. And the thing I'll say about TJ Watt is you may say, well, Matt, Garrett had 17 games, whereas Strahan didn't. You are correct, but TJ Watt did it with 17 games as well. So it's all apples to apples. Strahan got screwed, I get that. But the whole point is, the thing I'll say, here comes Mesh. I know he's fucking running Mesh here. Damn, he fooled me. It's not Mesh. Pressure comes from Sawyer as 3-9. Receivers may slip tonight. But the thing I'll say is if Garrett gets it and gets like 24, which is going to be a game or a sack and a half above, 24 sacks, I mean, that almost means you have to average exactly a sack and a half each game. Well, what if you're hurt? What if you're hurt? What if you're... Yep, here comes the Mesh. Pressure comes, 4th and 9. That time is from Jervin Dexter. 4th and 9. I would punt. They're going for it. Here we go, boys. Oh, in the monsoon. Let's go, boys. Come on now. Bishop is there. Defensive back of the year. First down. Coach K may win his first game against the Giants all franchise in the monsoon. Dude, I will say, man, if if Myles Garrett does get it, a big reason he got it was, and this was against the Patriots, the first seed in the AFC. He got 5 sacks, dude. Handoff, there's Sampson, give him 7. Because he got 5 sacks in that one game, it skewed all the data. And so that was huge, bro. If the Giants lose, they are eliminated. Cutback, Sampson, nowhere to go. Loss of 2, 3rd and 5. They are in Cam Little range, though. By you going for it and not getting it, it's almost a guarantee of a field goal here. Soft spot, dropped. And they will go ahead and kick. They trust their defense here to get ball at half. Wonder if the kicker can slip. The field goal is up and good. 10-0 Dallas in a game they have to get the 2 seed. If they win, they don't clinch it, but it is going to be favorable with playing, I believe, the 3-win Colts next week. And here they go. But yeah, dude, my thoughts on the Cleveland Browns, dude. I still like the rookies, bro. Juckins, Fannin scored. Shador has some of a future for us. I think Shador can at least have like a backup role. Like, let's say that he won't make like a great starter. I think he's shown us enough where he could be a good backup like for a long time. So, and hopefully like he values that, because you know, if he's not going to work out for us, I'm not saying he can't be a Sam Darnold story. And by a Sam Darnold story, I mean, here comes slants. Bad throw by Tua T, 3rd and 8. But Sam Darnold's story means he failed for the Jets, but now he's almost a superstar for Seattle or the Vikings. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, that's not what can happen, but like, if he's not going to work for us, you know, maybe he'll work somewhere else, but we'll see what happens. And that's going to be knocked out. The KO actually worked by Fred Warner. CeeDee Lamb with 2 drops tonight. It's 4th and 8. What a play by 54, Fred Warner. Big play coming up, 4th and 8. Another bad throw by Tua T. And I think it's the monsoon getting to him. First down, coach. I would punt. You know, understand that this is a monsoon. I can't even hear the guy next to me, man. It's raining cats and dogs right now here in East Rutherford. And you know the thing I'll say is Coach K's offense, not really a strength. Punt the ball. Coach is up by 3 scores. Sunday Night Football is turning into a blowout here tonight. Coach K, I'm not going to say he's proving why he won the NFC in year 1, but the thing I'll say is that's 2 4th down and longs. Understand, coaches in the Coach K Football League, punting the ball is an option. Especially in the conditions tonight, which easily favors the defense. Coach K getting a very hand-picked game here tonight in which, you know, there he slipped. I'm not saying we didn't really deserve it, but at the end of the day, you know, 2 self-inflicting things tonight, 2 drops by CeeDee Lamb, and now 2 poor decisions by the Giants. I get it's a win-or-go-home game here for them, but at the end of the day, I would treat it a little bit more conservatively. Handoff, Juckins. First down, give him 13. But here we go, folks. 17-0. A nice comfortable lead here for Dallas. We have Mutt after this, of course. Playoffs are going to be coming up this week. Probably right before Zero Chill streams. Very excited here for NFC playoffs. Underneath, Lamb. First down. First catch for him. 1st and 10. Tanner, I don't know, man. I mean, in the monsoon, I would have punted, dude. And it's going to be a great catch. Middle of the field. First down. The blitz offer? Yeah, I know, Max. I'm going to shut the prices here tonight. I'll go over the Mutt soon, dude. My only thing, Hunter, is be careful, dude, because a lot of people are going for that, for the presence and whatever. But the thing I will tell you, man, is, you know, be very careful. It's going to be packed. Carrington Valentine, first down. Coach K, eyes of a DB. Woo! Revenge game tonight for Dallas. In the monsoon, you can't even see the replay. First down. Tua is picked. Handoff Sampson, give him 2. What a job by Coach K reading that curl concept, jumping that from a user-to-user point of view, reading the eyes of the quarterback, and he jumped it. Carrington Valentine, what a play. And then now he should have done it, and it's dropped. 3rd and 8. What a play that time by Zandy. I'm not going to lie, I got bailed. What a play by Zandy. Wow. What a play to read that. I threw it a little bit too late. I'm going to run the ball here. Punt if we have to. Hopefully he pass commits. Handoff. Gets a block. 4th and 1, and they're going to punt. They trust their defense here tonight to get some stops. Don't know why Cam Little is my punter, but whatever. Coverage team failed, but 20-yard line, they'll take over. It's hard to drive 80 yards in this monsoon, and, you know, the thing I'll say is you can't really see much, but we'll see here if the Giants are able to go ahead and get some points against this 91 overall Dallas defense. What a play. Oh, shoot. Pat Frymuth. What a play. Tyreek Smith missed tackle, and they're already in their territory. 17-0. Here we go. Some motion. Wide open, Juckins, touchdown in 2 plays. The Giants proved me wrong to a T. Blown coverage on the backside. We got to do a better job there at switching in there, man. Let's go. 17-7. The worst offense, probably the Browns. Because, I mean, we're just too young, dude. There's Loeb in the monsoon. First down. Well, dude, I mean, Shedeur, yeah, I don't know, dude. Shedeur Sanders is not that bad, dude, but at the end of the day, man, I mean, give him time. I mean, I'm just saying, like, if Shedeur Sanders is not the answer, then, I mean, at the end of the day, just make him a backup. The point of what I'm trying to say is, I don't think he'll be a complete waste for a 5th round pick. I think he'll be a backup at worst. Because he made enough flashy plays. Here's McBride, first down. Going against Darren Bland. Here in what will go down as our second rainy game between the Giants. Here in 2 seasons. Here comes the boot roll. It's a corner blitz. What a call. He sacked Byron Murphy. 2nd and 18. What a corner blitz there by Byron Murphy. McBride, leverage, touchdown, 80-85. He had the inside leverage there, and Coach K took a shot. Back to a 3-score game. Again, this is a Giants team that's 9-6. They only lost 2 games last year at 15-2. Really shocked to see them, depending on how this night goes, I'm really shocked to see them have a possible 7+ loss season here. They actually have the 8 seed right now and 8 or 9 seed, and that's how competitive this NFC was. What a job by Coach K holding his own here tonight to give his team a chance. And not only, not only to knock out the Giants from the playoffs, who are their kryptonite, they have beat them 3 times here to start this franchise. And again, he loves this mesh play. Coach K, for some reason, I just can't stop mesh, dude. I'm doing underneath coverage, but that's how you beat Zanny, man. He loves his mesh. And we have failed to stop mesh almost every time. Judkins is very fast as well. He had Pollard last year. Tua's going to scramble. Took a small hit. 2nd and 4. Quarterback can fumble even by the slightest touch. He's BND. Well, if he's BND, I would probably keep him, dude. Because selling him's not really an option. What a play by Ball on 3rd and 4 in coverage. Nice, Hunter. Good pull, dude. Good pull. They're going back to man coverage here. 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 for Tua. What a play by these linebackers. That's actually the 3rd drop by Lamb. It's actually Abrams Drain. I'm sorry, the nickel corner. He has a word for Abrams Drain. Lamb, that is. It's now 4th down and 4. 4th and 4. Could be the game. Bet they're going to call a flag on that. That's amazing. PI, but at the end of the day, it's fine. 1st down. These games never really are over till they're over, folks. 1st down. Handoff, Judkins, Cole Bishop, and Zach Bond is hurt. Cole Bishop has a league-leading over 100 tackles on the year for them. And that's the 4th drop from CeeDee Lamb tonight. Bruised ribs, damn. And he'll be out. Zach Bond's out. If he's not out of the game here, I will make sure to sub him out. And he's out of the game. 3rd and 6. Comeback route. Tucker, 1st down. Dallas does get ball at half. In my opinion, you have to come lower points here tonight if you're the Giants. And that's going to be a wide open touchdown there to Reyes. Giants strike back. (24-14). Yeah, he's down a bit. He is. Here's Lube to return it. Lob, I don't know how to pronounce it. Lob, Lube, whatever. 1st down. And here we go. This Dallas offense, who gets ball at half. Underneath. It's DK. Give him 8. Coach K isn't a chew clock here in case he does not get the 1st down. Here's McBride in the flat. Give him 1. It's now 3rd down and 1. Again, you're in a monsoon. You can't really go too deep. It's just one of those games. Play action. Here's Ibuka. 1st down. Corners played up. I don't blame him. They will still chew clock here tonight to ensure the Giants will get the ball back. Handoff to Sampson. Sampson! Give him 12. They will continue to chew clock. Just can't trust anyone here with the ball here in Madden football. Underneath, Sampson. First down, and Dallas will call a timeout here with 28 left. Chew clock now is off. Touchdown here would be an insurmountable lead that I don't know came back from, and he's going to be sacked. Now it's going to be 2nd and 16. Good blitz up the A gap there by the Giants. 2nd and 16. They might be able to get out of bounds here. Sampson, give him 7, but out of bounds there is huge. They're going to try to hit him here in curls, but if it's not there for 9 yards, take that sack, and let's go into halftime here up by 13. Curl's not there, but the check down is. And Coach K will go ahead and take his field goal here up by 13. They're not going to play an inches game. Damn, what a check down by Hurts. A throw in stride. That was the read. The curls were covered, but some unlucky spotting there. But at the end of the day, they get ball at half. So the reason why you kick it here is because understand that, up by 13 and you get ball at half, you're here to win the game. You're not here to make any statements besides a win or a loss. So Coach K will go into halftime officially. Nope. 1 second left, and they will kick it into a touchback. If they do a Hail Mary here for 65 yards, congrats. Or will he return it? Yes, he will. Returnable. I would have done a touchback, Hail Mary, 70 yards maybe. What's up, JG? Yeah, I did, man. What up, man? True, Dave, true. That's what I'm saying, Virus. Exactly, correct. We'll talk about that later, though. I already said I'm doing Mutt later, guys. We'll do Mutt up later. Here we go, 27-14. Here's Lube. Here's Lob. We don't know how to pronounce his name, but you know what? Fuck it. What a return. And they're already in soft Cam Little range, making it a full 2-score game, 16-point game. That's why kickoffs, you gotta do some good corner kicks, man. He's kicking in the middle. It's not the move. Handoff, closer and closer for Sampson. Closer and closer to field goal range, that is. But again, you're in a monsoon, so if Dallas is able to win, they will continue their lead as he slipped. Sampson slipped. They're going to do a play action bomb here. And hopefully he plays underneath. Max protect. Here we go. Hopefully he bites in. No, he didn't. They're going for Ibuka! Incomplete. 4th and 1. And you know what? They're going to try to kick in the monsoon. From 59. From 59. In the monsoon. It's good. with 99 power. I think it would have been good from maybe 61. Under normal conditions, they updated Madden with 99 power in franchise mode because Cam Little made a, was it 70 yards or was it 68? He did make a 68 yarder in real life, so you can't say it's unrealistic. So now in a monsoon, it's probably unrealistic, but it's a video game. I mean, they can only do so much. 30. If it was a snow game, it would be a little bit different. And that's why they kicked it before halftime. Now it's a full 2-score game. Hard to lose this one now because of the clock. Toss play, what a call, but Bond's back. Missed tackle. Juckins, give him one. You're right, Dave, you're right. The 14, you're right, Dave, 14 game season back then. Here we go, folks. 2nd and 10. Pressure by Sawyer as a pick 6 tonight. It's 3rd and 10. Let's go, baby. Dallas D, baby. One of the best in the league at 91 overall. 3rd and 10. The 5th drop by CeeDee Lamb. And here's the game right here. It's 4th down. They're doing cover 1. Good luck. 4th and 1. Here they come. Another drop with tight coverage by Dallas in the monsoon. Turnover on downs. And now a field goal will likely make it a 3-score out-of-reach game. They are 0 for 3 on 4th down tonight. This is a game that Dallas, again, they lost the previous games. Oh, it's probably going to be a pick. It is. Picked off. They tested the New York Giant corner there, and it worked out for the Giants' favor. Picked there by Hurts, unfortunately. 1st down. Handoff. Juckins. What a play by Sawyer. Tackle for a loss. Quarterback pressures. Pick 6. It's 2nd and 12. Again, it was 1-on-1, so I gambled and it did not work out in my favor there. Boy, the Giants, they seem to not be on the same page tonight. 5 drops, more drops if you count the tight end. But, other receivers too. But understand one thing, though. Again, I say it again. You are in a monsoon, so maybe the ball is wet, whatever. But I still don't think it's an excuse. 4th down and 3. I mean, they're going to go for it. I guess you have to. But if you don't get it here, we're going to be more conservative next time and be up by 3 scores guaranteed. Bishop caused that incompletion. DB of the year. They are 0 for 4 on 4th down tonight. A pass defensed by Cole Bishop. As of right now, he's DB of the year for Superstar Dev. 2nd and 11. And, in all honesty, this is going to be 3 straight handoffs. They're not throwing a pick here in the monsoon or a fumble. Here's Sampson. They got something to run here. I mean, I'm not chewing clock, but I'm just going to run the ball and get some clock off. Because obviously some clock can come off naturally here. 3rd and 5. And that's why you run the ball 3 straight times. Sampson to the 1. For all we know, they could have pass committed. What a rainstorm here in New York. A reason why franchise is really fun. The weather atmosphere. Playoff football coming up next. Later in the week, here's Sampson, the 2nd-year running back from Tennessee, Touchdown. Hurts loves it. Touchdown. What an animation there by Hurts. He's fired up for playoff football coming up next. A win here would not clinch the East. However, a loss, you would have lost control. You have to win the next 2 games, and you control your own destiny to win the East. They would get the 2 seed, folks, if they beat Indianapolis, I believe, at home to end their campaign. In Season 2, they won the NFC last year on some remarkable games against the Panthers, the Falcons, and the Vikings last year in the playoffs. 37-14. The battle of number 1 quarterbacks, Tua T and Jalen Hurts. The battle of Alabama quarterbacks. First down and 10. Juckins. Give him 6. Now, in the Giants' defense, they kind of were already out of the playoffs. I mean, they had to have some things happen and another drop by the Giants. Not saying it's a wide open drop, but it hits your hands is considered a drop. 3rd and 4. This might be a record for the most drops because, I mean, they had it's at least 10 balls where it was in traffic or a wide open drop. In my opinion, it can't happen. 3rd and 4. And that's going to be a great play to Reyes, first down. To a T in stride. Lions in the 3rd quarter got it on me. I won't see him right away then. Oh, you're saying 3rd seed. Okay. I think you meant 3rd quarter. My bad. I wanted to switch. What a bad throw by Tua T. I don't know if he has any dead eyes on his quarterbacks. Maybe he's freeforming it too much. I don't know, dude. Can't happen in my opinion. Can't happen. CeeDee Lamb has been a non-factor in this game tonight. He runs the ball, but, it's not really a bad thing, but the only problem is that clock is running. Finally, a catch by CeeDee Lamb. First down. This game is not mathematically over. Here comes a blitz by Ryan Neal, the veteran. What a play by Fred Warner. It's defended against. Him against Frymuth. Him and Zach Ball in the middle are so good for this team. 2nd and 10. Pressure by Tavondre Sweat. It's now 3rd down and goal. I believe 3rd and goal. Let's confirm that right now. Nope. 3rd and 10 from the 11. Very close. Cover 2 is the call here. That's going to be defended again by Cole Bishop. 4th and 10. Don't know if that counts, though, as a pass defended. I think it will, but 4th and 10. Here's the game right here. This is almost it mathematically, almost. Touchdown. This game is not over yet. But if I were them, I would go for 1. If you go for 2 right now, then it's still a 3-score game. Yep. You have to go for 1. You got to keep your team in it here to be a 16-point game. And there it is. It did count as a deflection. Cole Bishop now with 10 passes defended. Which means like he caused an incompletion, not like a pick or a tackle. All right. The difference in this game, I think, is that 59-yarder in the monsoon, possibly a 58-yarder, it's one of the two, that made it from a 2-score game to a max two-score game. Here's Sampson. Give him 2. as he approaches 100 yards tonight. Incomplete, stops the clock, 3rd and 8. Not again, I mean, this is tough weather. You know, you're not going to be able to just pass the ball like it's, first grade. They may go deep here for an arm punt. They're not going to do that. They're going to instead find the seam. It'll be an incomplete pass. They're going to try to get a formation sub here. I don't know why our punter... There we go, finally. In comes Adams to punt. Their actual punter rookie. They'll punt. Much better punt. In the monsoon, it might die. It might die. No, it doesn't. 20-yard line, they'll take over. This game's not over yet. Here we go. You never, ever, ever give up till it's over. Until the big lady sings. They have to win this game to the Dallas Cowboys to maintain control of the East. The Giants, on the other hand, have to win and have some help in Week 18 to even get in the playoffs. And that would be sucky to get 10 wins and not make the playoffs, even as a 7 seed. Good pass that time for Tua T. 1st down and 10. Here they come. Here come the Giants. They won the first 3 matchups against Coach K. Can they make it 4? Handoff, CeeDee Lamb. 1st down. The clock will tick. We are not under 5 minutes to play yet. It's not the 4th quarter the clock stops. It's 4th quarter under 5 minutes. Another bad throw by Tua T. I'm telling you, man, quarterback throws this year have been absolutely trash. Quarterback throws this year have been missed time and time again. Bishop unable to get there. Touchdown Giants. And now the 2-point conversion rests. That was almost picked by Bishop. And they go for 1. Wow. The Giants may have just lost the game. Coaching is everything in the football league. There's DK. Shamike DK from New England in the offseason. Special teams for the Giants tonight have lost it for them. What a run by DK. I believe he has 94 speed, either that or 93, one of the two. Wow. And Coach K is going to actually go for 1. You know, I thought about this earlier today when I was watching the NFL, and it actually happened in the NFL. Do you go for 2 to be up by 17 or go for 1? I think you go for 1. You can't lose. The worst case scenario is overtime, and that's the worst case scenario. Whereas if you do the 15 method, they can get 1 2-point conversion, dude. It's not impossible, but... So, I mean, all I'm saying is, if you're playing Mutt, go for 2. You're up by 17, you might get a rage quit. It'll save you time. In this mode, franchise, you know, you're playing for the win, definitely go to play it safe. That one should have been picked. Valentine almost had a second. I know, Smokey. It's crazy, bro. This game is not over yet, though, at all. Second and 10. Almost picked by Bishop. Third and 10. Ultimate team after this. There's Bishop. Another pass defended. Fourth and 10. He has 99 zone. What a hit. The Dallas Cowboys have caused so many incompletions tonight with their hit stick. And that will likely end it. Sampson. Give him one. Yeah, we're in a sim, dude. I mean, I go for one there, dude. I would tell my team to go for one there, but again, I mean, that's just me. Only because I'm a defensive coach, but Sampson, 2 yards. And the kick will now make it 3 scores officially. Coach K has, I believe, won 6 in a row now. He was 6-3-1. I believe he won 6 in a row just to be in this position. I did count. The Eagles have won 6 or 7. I think it's 7 in a row as well. I don't think it's 8. I believe it's 7. The Eagles have won a whopping 7 wins in a row to be 12-4. They are only a half game behind Dallas. With a win for Dallas, it will be a full game. And the only way Dallas will get it, the only way the Eagles will get it is a win and a Dallas loss in Week 18. Both have to. There it is, Tanner. There it is. 47-28. What a rout tonight. But too many drops by the Giants receivers. Some tight playoff games coming up for the AFC and the NFC. We are excited to cover that here this week in the franchise. First and 10. Tua. That's going to be picked by the veteran Neal. And Coach K, he made us quit the game right now. I don't know if he's going to quit the game or bench 2 or what. Coach K is going to go and knee the ball out here. Even though he can't officially knee the game out, I don't think the Giants are going to contest it here. Will the Giants? Yes, wow, they will. I am shocked. The Giants will play it out, and Coach K has to run the ball now. The Giants are not giving up in this game. Hand off Hunter, give him 5. Again, Coach K will go to a 12-win season. Last year, I believe he had 10 or 11 wins. Hand off Hunter. And they say punt, they're going to punt. Try to pin the Giants here. It is a monsoon game, so, I mean, to be fair, I don't really think the field goal really does anything anyway. You know, they need 2 onside kicks and 3 scores. Not going to happen. They're going to do a high kick here to waste more clock. Will they get a favorable bounce? And Coach K smartly touches it. That way it's a dead ball. 1st and 10. Juckins going to be stopped. 2nd and 10. Picked off by Vaughn. And he will take that interception for more stats. But now the game is over. Two lurks by Coach K this game. Good game to Zandy. And Coach K is an inch closer to his second, or, well, I guess you would say first division title, because I did not win it last year. The Giants won it last year. You know what's funny? The NFC East has not had a division repeat since 2000 whatever. Look at this bullshit pick 6 there. That's pure luck. This was a game where I think it was more 50-50 than you think. But the animations caught up to Zandy there. He did get screwed over on a lot of plays. Bad drops by CeeDee Lamb, whatever. When you dig a hole that is too deep, 80 yards passing by Jalen Hurts. This was a team victory tonight. Not through the passing game for Jalen Hurts. It was, again, a team victory in the run game and defense. What Dallas sells themselves on. Big upgrades here. Trey McBride. He will get some route running ones. Let's do... How's his deep route running? +1 speed. No +1 speed, sadly, but +2 medium route running's fine. Carrington Valentine, what a game by him. This upgrade will give him 90 zone, probably. +1 Excel, nice. Now he has 95 Excel, nice. DK, the 94 speed receiver. Give him some route running, please. All right. Some upgrades for Dallas. 91 defense. We are ready to sim here. Essentially, what's going to happen here at the playoff bracket? Here we go, folks. Let's go to the playoff bracket. Here we go, baby. Playoffs, baby. Playoffs. In CKFL this week, baby. The Chargers and the Falcons with the first round bye, baby. Dude, we're going to probably have a rematch, man, against the Vikings. They're going to be very hungry, man. Jalen Moreau, superstar. It's going to be tough, guys. It's going to be very tough. But, guys, we're going to take a 5-minute break. We're going to do Ultimate Team here very soon. We will see you guys for Ultimate Team.